Welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. I'm Mad Spidey. Thanks once again for tuning into my channel. I'm going to do another one of my statue collection. Now, I've been alternating the statues, obviously doing from mini bust to full size and just keep alternating, but I thought I was sort of just digging through them. So obviously a lot of them are very hard to get because they're all in storage, and yeah, just trying to sort of dig them out, just go as I, I can get to them, and like, oh, I've already done that one, I've already done that one. I'll just do the next one that's on the pile. But I did say one a little bit further down. It's actually one of my favorites in the Bowen Designs, sort of in the statues that were made. Did take me a while to get this one because this is one of the ones that, even though the run was a little bit sort of, in the medium sort of size run, I think it was about 2,000, 2,500, something like that. I can check that in a minute anyway. But it was one of the harder ones to get because it was always one back when Bowen Designs was, the predominant statue company, that was quite often would rise in price. Like obviously there's a set retail price, or one that, everybody was, the price that they were set for when they were selling them in shops, or if you bought it direct or anything like that. But obviously on the second-hand market, mainly eBay, because that's pretty much, back in those days, was about the only time you could actually get them on the second-hand market was eBay. It was always a lot more expensive than when it first came out. Wouldn't like keep rising, but it would always sort of stay 1.5 to 2 times the amount of what it was when it was originally released. But in saying that, I was able to get one quite a few years ago, obviously like with the rest of them, but yeah, let's get into it. Now I know my boy Tony NY, he's a big fan of this particular character, and also Mr. DJ Lynx is also another big fan of this character, so hopefully if either of those two watch it, they'll enjoy actually seeing it. So let's get stuck into the statue. Now, as I said, this is a full size, and it's a rather large, or should I say heavy, I suppose, for the Bowen Designs sort of ones. And it is Thanos. Now, in saying that, they're like, with a few of the characters, they did separate phases. I think there was either 4 or 5 phases, I can't really remember, because what they do is they release a phase for like a year and a half. They'd have a bit of a sort of quiet period, and then they'd release a whole heap in a new phase. Now, a lot of characters got doubled and tripled, so I think this particular Thanos was actually phase 2, but I think they might have actually done maybe 2 more or 3 more Thanos full size in some of the later phases, but this is the first and the original full-size Thanos that was done. So I'm glad, and this was the one that was quite often rising in price, so I'm glad I actually own one. So I'll check that edition number. Yeah, so the edition was 2000. So, but as I've shown before, it gives you like who actually sculpted them, or did the original sculpt and design. There wasn't multiple versions of this in this particular phase, like some of them do. But yeah, stands over 15.5 inches tall. And it was actually sculpted by the man himself, Randy Bowen, obviously who the company's named after, and the Shiflett brothers. The Shiflett brothers, back in the day, I don't know whether they're still doing it or not, but they were one of the premium guys to go to get statues designed and, prototypes being made and things like that. So, yeah, glad I actually got this one. But, yeah, let's stop talking and actually show you what it looks like. All right. Now, hopefully, it's not too hard to get into. All right. Put that box down there. Now, I don't think there was too many multiple parts to this one. Maybe only the main statue and the base. Yeah, so the main statue and the base. So I'll show you the base first. Now, obviously, being Thanos, he's quite often pictured statues are made, paintings, original art and things like that. A lot of stuff is done with skulls. So there's the actual base with all the skulls on it. Now this is edition, so as I said, 2000 edition. This is number 1131. That's what the base looks like. Alright, so now let's get him himself out. Oh boy. Alright, and obviously he's most famous for having the Infinity Gauntlet on, even just like in the movies. So there is the man himself. Alright, so we'll put him on the base and show you what the full thing looks like. Get rid of some of those foam pieces. Alright. So there you go. So there is the full size Bowen Designs Thanos statue. I'm pretty sure this was phase 2 of the Bowen Designs line. But yeah, very. And he tried to keep most of his, like in Bowen Designs, he tried to keep most of the statues comic looking. Like, didn't want to do too much realism or anything like that. He actually wanted to be an actual comic statue. So, but yeah, that is the beast himself. So there you go. That's another one of the episodes from my statue collection. Thanks once again, everybody who tunes in, watches, comments, hits the thumbs up. And obviously anybody who is a new subscriber, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. That will do for this particular video. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey out.